Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we are in the creepiest of the basements because I need to clean up down here because I've been gathering stuff. Some of it is on the way in and some of it is on the way out, and I have a lot of issues with have a lot of batteries. I have a lot of batteries that I've been gathering because I used to have these battery banks. Well, I haven't even gotten those batteries. I still have 8 batteries in here that needs to go out because they are more or less dead after they were depleted, and then they wouldn't charge again. And they are already 15 years old, so even if they look good, they are done for. And I also have some ordinary car batteries that I thought that I was going to be making additional battery banks out of, and they don't keep any power anymore. Yesterday I took one of them. Let's go and check that. It's in here in the other basement. Also, it's bloody wet down here, so I still have water issues. But the water level is just too high for the basement. It is dry in here though, where the well is. I have this big battery here, and I connected it to a charger up here, and I couldn't find my own produced battery desulfator. I found this thing that I purchased for $20 back in the day, and yeah, it's dead. It has been charging all night, and it's at 8.3 volts. So it's we can turn this off. It's dead. So yeah, but I also need to clean them a little bit because I don't want these dirty batteries in my car to make that a mess. So that's issue. Also, turning you around. I have 3 batteries here, and they're probably equally dead. So I need to fill up my car with old lead acid batteries that are going out. So, but other than that, I am in the middle of installing this huge inverter in here, and I haven't gotten nearly as far as I was hoping to. The weather hasn't been for it, so yeah, we need to clean up. Also, I have some batteries connected to it, and I run into the issue that these are 48 volt batteries, meaning that inside they have like these lithium metal, is that correct? LiFePO4 cells. And these 2 batteries, they have like 15 of those in series, whereas everybody else is using 16 in a series. So these batteries are not compatible with what everybody else is using. They do work on the inverter, but meaning that I am stuck with this brand, which their batteries are more expensive than a lot of the other ones. And I have had like companies contact me that wanted me to review their rack mountable batteries for home use, and it would be very irritating if I can't use those because I'm using these. So I have an issue there that I have to sort out what to do with. Both of these are 2.4 kilowatt hours, so I have a total of 4.8 kilowatt hours there in those 2. So yeah, that's really unfortunate, but I need to get rid of some of this stuff, especially all of these batteries that has just been sitting there for ages. And then I need to go through some of these boxes. I have a lot of plastic boxes that more or less I haven't used since I moved here, so I need to go into the boxes and do some sorting. Purchased these mounting stuff things to go on the batteries for my power. They were expensive. I am taking those off. Well, let's just get to it. Oh. I got all of these batteries from my mechanic. He changes a lot of car batteries, and sometimes they're not too bad. And then I got them. We have there's what do you call it? You pay a little bit extra for the battery when you get a new one, because there's a deposit on the batteries. I don't remember what it is, but I know that he wants them back when they're not good anymore, and they're not good anymore. This one is at 1.9 volts. We're not even gonna bother. It's dead. So we're gonna take off these expensive terminals. And if I at some point need some new ones, I can just go and get some new ones, new used ones. I've done a lot of videos trying to revive batteries like this, and I haven't had much luck, I must admit. There we are. I'm just cleaning it so that I don't get all the dirt out in my car. That's more or less one battery ready to go. Oh, next one. Oh, it's a good one. I'm sure it was bad when I got it, but yeah. Inverter battery. Let's measure the voltage. So right now that's minus, that's plus. Right now that's at 8.47 volts. That isn't actually that bad for sitting here that long. I removed the other one from the charger, so I might put this one on the charger instead. See if sometimes it is nice to have a working battery for an experiment. So I'm just gonna try and put this one on the charger. I might just clean it a little bit first. So came out of a Mercedes. Für jedes Mensch ein Mercedes-Benz. Die Spitzelklasse für Mercedes. Okay, we'll put this on the charger. Okay, we have an old UPS battery here. I'm sure this was 10 years old when I got it, so I wouldn't expect it. I see that it has bowed out on the side, so yeah, we're just gonna check it. We're gonna throw it out either way. So let's see. 1 volt. It's waste. Last one over here. Let's even dug into the ground there. Oh, very dirty. I've even put a certificate on top of it. I remember that I was messing around with a battery tester. So this used to be good. Or maybe not so good. It's a small 44 amp hour battery. This was my way to make battery terminals before I coughed up the cash and bought the ones on Amazon or eBay. I forget which one of them. So let's check if this is worth anything. I wouldn't expect so. 5 volts. We're not gonna waste time on that. And it has been sitting out in the dirt, so it's full of dirt underneath it, which is why I wanted to clean it, because I don't want that in my car, as I probably said a million times already. You need to throw some stuff out. This plastic cable thing now I have decided to sacrifice to the Big Ben. I need to get these cables off. A lot of work has gone into making these cables. This is a fuse, 100 amp protective fuse. So on, and you can press it and it goes off. So yeah, remember to put the bulb back on, otherwise it's gonna be nowhere to be found when you need it. And just take this little cable off as well. Probably not gonna be, I don't know, Cindy, my friend in Portugal, she could really use this. Might bring it down there. And it has some plastic or rubber thingies to put on top of the screws here, so that it's harder to get to short circuit something, but it's still possible. So now I can take this cable out of here. Oh, this is a nice cable that I have used in here. Yeah, but this thing can go out. You could argue that it could be reused, but I know myself, if I need another one, I would go and buy a new one anyway. I don't want to mess with different holes and stuff. So, have one more here. I don't know about the top parts. They don't have any holes. I don't know if I should save those. Well, that is waste. This one. Also just waste. Okay, there's a little waste there. So let's see if we can. Oh, holy moly, they are heavy or stuck. No, they are just heavy. Oh. Let's see what they say. I haven't used them for years by now, so that shouldn't be very high. 6.85. They're gonna be moving towards the door. Getting them down from the shelf is the first move. They have also bowed out here, so they have expanded a bit. Probably doesn't show up, but yeah, we might be able to hear it if I run this through. Yeah. So what is this one? $4.83. So my bag is already punishing me for moving heavy batteries around. So I have I've cleared the chair so I can sit down once in a while instead of sitting on the floor. But yeah, I'll turn around here. I need to move the rest of the batteries so that I can put some other stuff on the shelf. I have the old setup over here. I want to put the old inverter and the battery. What are those? Solar charge controllers on that shelf for safekeeping. Plus I have some parts laying around for them here and there, and I need to put those back on. So yeah, I'll at least get those two out of there. Okay, here is my charge controllers. I do actually have a battery sensor or a temperature sensor. I think I'm gonna pop that inside so that it doesn't disappear. It goes in that plug right there. So we'll put that in there. And this one I've taken out two rubber thingies. I do believe I have them sitting. I was just messing with them, wondering where they went. They're here. I don't think I can get them in. No, it's too cold down here, so we're just gonna pop them inside. And then we're gonna take this piece of metal and everything is nice in place. And I have managed to find the screws for them, so we can pop in a screw here and also on the other side. and the unit will be nicely contained with all its parts, which is kind of nice. Maybe I need to go get a screwdriver. Oh, I got it. The first thing when I need this box again I'll have to do is to open it up, so there's no reason to tighten it too much. Here I have clearly done some bigger adjustments too. I've widened those holes quite a bit, so never mind. And I found the sensor for it, so we're gonna pop that in as well. Now we actually have more screws than I need. Apparently I have extras, so we're gonna pop those in the bag as well. I have no idea where they came from. No. Warranty sticker is actually still on. I'm gonna pop those in there, and I'm just gonna close the bag up and put that inside. I also got a couple of Cloudbox M1s for them, and that plugs into the unit, and that means that you can Wi-Fi into the box and see what the charge controller is doing. So yeah, we're gonna store those close to the boxes. We have this very nice inverter that I purchased for real money back in the day. 2500 watts, 48 volts. And it's a really nice one. It has the backup function where you can put power into it and take power out of it, and you can put it in UPS mode or eco mode. That more or less just depends what power source it prefers. So if it prefers solar power or if it prefers grid power. So yeah, this is a very nice unit. I made some bracket or made some connections for it, so that it would be easy to disconnect. I don't know, should I just leave that on there? Yeah, it's not as if it's gonna be used anywhere else. So we're just gonna leave that there. Yeah, it's not easy to get any lights over here. So now I can get to these boxes. I forget what's in them. It's stuff that kind of is long-term storage. And stuff that I never got to. We can start with this one. It's a multimeter. It was my first ever multimeter. It doesn't work anymore. It's stuck, and it served me well for many. I think I'm gonna let it go now. This is from back when my father was alive, and you know, I was a weekend kid, and it had been my birthday, and my father's friend, Willy, he was called Willy, like the Free Willy, but in Danish it's just Willy, and he gave me this, together with actually that battery charger that I was just messing around with earlier in the video, a 4 amp hour. Well, a 4 amp charger. I got this one and I got the charger, and he helped me build a very rough power supply as well. And yeah, I think it's gonna stay in memories. I don't need it to remember him by. I have the charger still, so we're gonna waste this. I've held on to it for at least 10 years where it haven't been working. Then I've saved a little book on plastic, those things to put on near the floor and not at the ceiling, and yeah, they have probably new products since I got that one. Then I have some, this is still good, high pressure oil. So this is for air tools to lubricate them. What do we have here? Oh, my stamp collection. Oh dear. Boy, that's been a while since that was a thing. Okay. I remember this one. This used to be my Danish stamps. I think at the moment it's just stuff that I had two of, like the little book that you had so that you could trade with other people, and yeah. Okay, I haven't had this out for ages. What is this then? This is from Sweden. You have a bad angle there. Do let me know in the comments if you see anything that is worth a lot. Sweden, and there is Finland. I should probably open this up. Yeah. I forget how old I was. Norway. Still Norway. And this one is Russia. Well, some of it is Russia. Up here is something else. Indonesia. I see some Indonesia at least. Some more Russia. Russia was... So camera was definitely not interested in stamps. So it shut off. But yeah, this book is all kind of different countries. France. Very nice stamps actually. And yeah, of course. I was mostly looking for interesting stamps. This is the Faroe Islands. They didn't have many stamps, and they were really expensive. I remember that. And yeah, this was a kind of an experiment to do it yourself and have room for all the different stamps. Didn't get far. So that's. I don't think it's a good idea to have this stamp collection in the basement. I might have to move this out of here and have this big one. If I'm not mistaken, this might be my Danish collection. Yeah, this is my old Danish stamps, and they go way back. That's among the first 10 stamps that we had. So we are back in the 1800s. So I do believe there were some expensive ones back in the day, like this was back when 100 Danish kroners was a lot of money. So I can kind of see when I stopped collecting stamps. That must be the last stamps in here. Let's see if we can get to that. That's around this time. That's 1985. I might have collected a little bit longer than that. So yeah, I have some here that hasn't been, I haven't taken the paper off. So this is 1986. So apparently I haven't done much since then. And here is a stamp from our Crown Prince. He turned 18 and he just became king last week. So yeah, that's apparently I didn't collect much longer than that. And of course I have one of these stamps books. This is where you can go and see what everything is worth and what it is. And yeah, there is all the Danish stamps here. We go. When is the first stamp? I think. There, the first stamp is from 1851. So I didn't have that one. I have some old ones. Yeah, let's put this back, and I'll put it upstairs instead of having it down here. It's not a very safe, with all the water issues that I have down here, it's not a very safe place to have it. So I collected stamps apparently until I was about 11 years old. Then I lost interest and moved on to collecting everything else. What else do we have here? What is this? table here. I think we have some candidates for getting thrown away in here. Let's see. And an Otto Dubois bag. This is one of the places where you can go in just over the border to Germany to buy cheap stuff. Oh, we think it's cheap stuff. So this is a lot of stuff from when I was very young. Let's see. Yeah, we have some candidates. So this is this is a bank. This was my first bank. I selected this bank, and I did it because they had a week where they had put up a gaming console in the bank. So when you were off of school, you could go in a room in the bank, and they had put up a gaming console, and some of the big boys was playing games, and all our little boys was just looking at them playing games. And once in a while, a bank employee would come and give us candy or a little merchandise like this thing. They had tons and tons of stuff like that, and that was how I got my bank. I was lured in. It changed name, or this bank was bought up by another bank and stuff. So now it's called the Danish bank, and yeah, I will let this go. Then we have Illustreret Videnskab. I do wonder why I have kept this one. I was a subscriber to this magazine back in the day, and yeah, this was all kind of science stuff, moon stuff. This was the stuff that you went and read in the library. We had like 1 hour a week when we visited the library at school, and then the battle was to get the newest edition of Illustreret Videnskab. So I don't need this anymore. I'll let that go as well. I'll put it on the floor. The let go place. What is this? I do not remember what this is. Oh, this is learning English. Where did this go? Okay, apparently this is my best book. I don't think we didn't have this at school, but I have no idea where I have it from. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let that go as well. Why the hell have I kept these stuff so long? So, oh, the little black book. This was my. I was trying to make like a, what do you call those, punching thing, and I made it out of tape, which was apparently not a good idea. And then I put coins in here. I don't believe there are big coins. Can we get one of those out? Yeah. Apparently not. It's going out. I'm a scorpion. I believe I made this in kindergarten. I hope I made it in kindergarten. If I made this in school, it's kind of embarrassing. If I made it in kindergarten, it's okay-ish. So, yeah. Nah. Yeah. I do remember that I'm a scorpion. I don't need this anymore. What's in the black book? Apparently I made this in 4th grade. Oh, this is my wish list for computers. So, at the time, a Commodore 64 was 1,995 Danish kroners. A C28 was 2,795 Danish kroners, and then the C128D, which were more like a professional office thing, was way over budget. And then there was a lot of other stuff. There was the disk drives for the Commodore computers. Oh, I kept up with the prices as they dropped. So sadly, I didn't put in what the dates were, but probably more or less every week, maybe every month. I don't know. But it has dropped considerably. And yeah, we got the C128 at some point. My mom went and bought it. Yeah. Now I have it on video. I don't need it anymore. And I have this thing. I have no idea. I think my mom has made this, or bought it, or it says Morten. Yeah. I am not sure if I'm ever gonna hang this anywhere, so yeah, that's a bit sad, but yeah, it's cute. Admit it, it's cute. So yeah. Oh, I'm sure I was so cool. These are so 80s. Plastic. Oh, then we have. I'm sure this is getting boring. You can go watch something else. I have kept a bag full of like sticky notes without any sticky on it. I don't know why. But then I have these cards that are used like racing cards. Oh, if I take this out, the elastic bands are gonna break. Then we have normal cards. Apparently. Don't think I have a game of cards anywhere in the house. These cubes were some that we had at school, and the back has glued itself. Okay, I forget what we used them for, but they go together like a little bit like Legos. So you can put two together, and we learned something about if you have two and you get two more and stuff like that. I don't know why they used them, and I don't remember why I have them, but apparently they have followed me home from school. I don't think they use them anymore. They're all on iPads and stuff. I don't think they want them back. They can go dig in the trash for them. So this, oh no, this is me collecting everything. So this used to have some candy in it, but apparently I have taped it. That was stupid, because now I'm untaping it and we're opening it up, and it's full of gold. Literally, this is gold. We have this fair park. Well, it's an amusement park. It's not far from where I am. It's called Djurs Sommerland. The area up here is called Djursland, and this fair park, entertainment park, is Djurs Sommerland. And they have like Western land where you can ride horses, or you used to be able to ride horses, and you could wash gold. And this is the washing of gold. You would wash gold in the sand, and then you would find all of these, and then you had to collect a number of them, and then you could go up and you could get a golden metal for washing these, and you had to pay to get the metal. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was 20 Danish kroners or something. But well, I did a lot of washing, but I didn't want to pay the 20 Danish kroners, so I had the gold. So I'm gonna throw that out. I'm sure it's just missing. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Okay, so from that big bag, we're keeping this, so it can stay in this little bag. That is quite an improvement. And still, I have no idea why I'm saving this. And I see that we have another one where we might be able to throw a lot of stuff out. Oh, I keep way too much stuff around. Why? Come on, open up. And then a lot of this is just stupid stuff. So pencils. At some point I was also collecting a bit of pencils. I don't know why, but we, you know, at school, you go with the flow, and you collect rubbers, the things to remove the pencil marks and stuff. This thing was me trying to make a brake for my skateboard. So I took a piece of wood and I strengthened it with some. That can go. Would never have worked anyway. I thought so. So we have a. Oh, this might be okay too. That's a handle for a file. Might be able to put that. This ruler can go. This is a coin for a gaming machine, like a. Yeah. This is a lock for one of the. When you went into the bank, you could at some point get an elephant to put your savings in, and this was the lock to open up the elephant to get your money out. I don't have that elephant anymore. This thing has somehow melted its way down through this plastic. That is interesting. And this is some of the tape to put on the label maker. Broken. And we have one of these. It's not even dry. At some point in school we had some that smelled like marzipan, and they smelled really good. It was really stupid because you really wanted to eat them. Don't need that. We don't need that. I don't need all this toy stuff. I have one here where they even seems to work. I don't know where the flag is from. Those colors are dangerous these days. Some more rubbers that, yeah, out. And we have a, what is, oh, I have a necklace, broken one, out. And a house from the game Matador. We have a dice, ruler, out. I'm gonna save this one. That's a normal good one. I don't know about these. They could be used for something. Might want to save those as well. Then we have bottle openers. I have no idea why they are saved in there. I don't need them. Out. Then we have Dracula's teeth. Clips. These are actually pretty good. If it still worked, it would have been good. It doesn't work very well. The spring has gone. Let's keep that one. And no, that one. This one, if it works, we'll keep it. I am not giving it much chance, but the test says that it's still good. Let's keep this one as well. Sorry, dinosaur. And we have 5 Danish øre. This is an old coin. This is from back when I was a kid. This is from 1983, it says on it. So that was the smallest amount you could buy a piece of candy for when I started on the candy market. So then we have a deer's lake. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. My uncle up here, they have a farm and they have hunting on their land. And at some point I got a deer's lake, and I've kept it for like 40 years. Now I think it's time for it to move on. This box of perfectly, what's in here? Okay, there's a lot of crap. Oh, where do you think you're going? Okay, this is tiny little glass. They came with some bottles of wine, or port wine, I think actually. I kept that for no good reason. Another one. I'm gonna throw all of that out. Yeah, this might be okay. I'll save those. I thought that there would be a thingy for sharpening pencils in here somewhere. Apparently there's not. So this is quite an improvement. This one goes into the workshop, the rest is just goes. Gaming cards in here as well. So easier to see what's in there. We're getting somewhere. I'm throwing a lot out. Next thing, which I have no idea what is. I have a box of Legos. There's all the Legos in there. I guess so. I had this when I lived at home. I had this on one of my shelves in my room, like as a decorative piece. So when I moved, I put it in here to move it. Legos are still extremely expensive, so we're gonna keep this stuff. I think all the manual stuff is in the bottom of it. So I think that goes back in the bag. Gotta hold on to that. Then we have a lot of miscellaneous stuff here that might not be so lucky. I remember this thing. This is from Finnair. The very first time I was out flying in an airplane, we went to Finland with my mom, and we weren't very old. So yeah, we got this, and these are little stickers, and you can remove the. Oh, they have grown attached to this piece of thing, but the idea was that you could move the stickers around and you could play airport while on the flight. So I'm sure it's just to quiet the kids down. I have flown quite a bit since then, so that can go. Then we have a Back to the Future sticker. Yeah, I was a big fan of Back to the Future. Here is a pair of 3D glasses. Yeah, that was a thing. I don't need that anymore. I don't need the Back to the Future either. And then I was a big fan of Robotech at some point, so I made a drawing. Tried to make the anime. Oh, I actually have it here. It's like a character that I was hoping to do some animation video with. Never got to that. Gotta go out. And then we have Michael J. Fox and something about Back to the Future in a German magazine. I think it's Marvel or something. Yeah, Michael J. Fox. Don't need that. What is this? This is... I do not remember this. It's addressed to me at my address at the time in 1989, where I lived with my mom. And the sender is my grandmother, Bodil Jeppesen, and the address is where I'm living now. So yeah, I'll keep the stamp. And I have no idea why there's a British stamp on here. That's a mystery. I don't remember them being to the UK. Never mind. This is getting... Oh, this is from one of my first jobs, I believe. What is this? I was walking around with ads and made 66 Danish kroners. Oh dear, that was so underpaid. Should I keep this? That was such a waste of time. I'll keep that. A model tank. Then we have a Tarzan magazine. Oh, it's not. It's some kind of a... No. part of my tax things from 1989. Don't really need to say that anymore. Oh, jokes, 100 of them from Donald Duck in Danish. Yeah, what a joker. This is from when I was back in school and I was dreaming about going to, it's called efterskole. It's like there's public school, and then when you get up to 9th, 10th and 11th grade you can go to efterskole, and I was dreaming of doing that, but yeah, my mom wasn't rich, so there wasn't enough money to do that. It was like, I believe it was like 700-800 euros a month extra to go there, so that never happened. Oh, this was what if you got a notebook at school, it looked like this back then, and on the back there was some useful information. You could write your schedule there, math, English, Danish, sports. I don't need that. Colored paper in a little book. Look how I held on to that for 30 years at least. And here are some stickers for some, I think this is a model airplane that I built once. And here we have, oh, that was a Christmas gift from the TK distributor. That was the thing that, where I was delivering ads, like being a little postman. And they gave me this block for Christmas. Thank you very much. It says, "Hi Morten, Merry Christmas and a good New Year." That's a long time ago. Another little black book. We're gonna stop this soon. That's empty. Another Michael J. Fox thing. Oh, another dream of mine. European language travels. That was another thing that we could definitely not afford. So, but the dream was there. Go abroad for a year and learn language, like the UK. Australia, bloody expensive. The prices are down here. Oh, it wasn't even a year. It was just, it was like 2,000 euros for a month to Sydney. But it was back in 1990. Yeah, I never got to go. We didn't have that sort of money. I have kept some of these around for no reason whatsoever. Never wrote anything in them. Oh yeah, the dream was there. Go and see the world, learn the language. Oh, I remember that. I had radio headphones. They were awesome for a little bit until they didn't work anymore. Manual, and then an armchair. I got this one for my confirmation. It lasted for many years actually. Then Morten built his own robot hand on paper. Yeah, the stupid stuff you do. And the inventor of the flying car is naturally right here. This was a flying Ellert, which was the Danish electric car from 1986-ish. And I was trying to make it a drawing where it could fly. I see that I have another version of it right here, just to give you the general idea of what this marvelous flying machine would look like in reality. Invest now. I'll leave the links in the description. Put your millions into my... This is where the millions are. It's gonna be a hit. I should save those. That was so stupid. Some school thing. I just found my bank notes from when the year that I was like confirmed, like we have this party when young people confirm that they believe in God, and they get big gifts, and apparently I was good for 5,600 Danish kroners at some point that year. Yeah, that was a lot of money back in 1989. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Oh dear, I have forgotten everything about this. This is a letter that I was an intern in the school's cafeteria from the 27th of February 1989 till the 3rd in 3rd 1889. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was something that we could do. We could be an intern in the cantina cafe thing, and yeah, it was more or less everybody did that. It was popular, so I did that as well. So me dreaming about equipment, I don't know if probably the welder I liked, and the Black & Decker's electric screwdriver. I got 2 of those, not this model, but yeah, I've done video on replacing the nickel cadmium batteries in there to lithium ion, but apparently I wanted the welder as well back then, and I have no idea what year this is, but probably also 89. Oh, this is dictate. It was one of my least favorite subject, like spelling. I sucked at it. The last thing in here, what could that be? Oh, this is from my confirmation, like from the party, like my thingy that I was at my table with my name on it, which has not weathered well. Well, okay, I think I have sorted most of it. These were on the table for, well, I was confirmed together with my cousin, so we were blue and red, Maj-Britt or Morten. So that was decorations. All of these are cards that came together with the gifts that I got from the people, and it's tradition that you write at the bottom what the gift was, so that I here many years ago can remember what I actually was gifted. Then there was a lot of songs. This is baby pictures of me, and a horrible song that probably didn't rhyme. I don't know who made it. Never mind either. So yeah, I think I've gotten to the bottom of it. On top of that, there was some stuff that I had collected from other parties, and I don't need that. I'll save the thing from my own party. The little decorative piece here that was on the table. So I'll see if that works. I think you probably know these kind of. They cost an arm and a leg when you need to buy them, but afterwards they're not worth much. But well, so that was like one box that I got to sort out and get rid of some stuff. I have many boxes like this. I have a real issue throwing stuff out as well, but this is nostalgic stuff, most of it. So I don't know. Do leave in the comments what you thought that I shouldn't have thrown out and what I should throw out that I didn't throw out. Yeah, this was a weird video. I needed to clean up down here. I did get some cleaning up done, so it's not a total waste. It is a little bit more ready for me to do other stuff. I have another box down here that I know is full of filming stuff. I can just have a look at it. That plastic thing here, full of stuff that we have used in films. Like I see some shoes down there for feature film, and we had to save a lot of that stuff if there were going to be any retakes. But well, now the film has been done for many years, I think I can throw away shoes and stuff. So yeah, probably you're not gonna be interested in. Maybe you will. Leave in the comments if you're interested in going through more weird boxes that I have laying around here at my house that I should have cleaned out years back and thrown a lot more stuff out. Awful video, I know. Please do like the video if you like me to stop, or leave me a comment if you found this entertaining in some weird fetish way. You weirdo. You weirdo. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.